Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today as we approach the halfway mark of this international break. Yes, we've managed to get through 1 week. And we haven't even played any international football yet, which is kind of decent because now it means we get to watch England, we get to be occupied. We've watched 2 other games in the Nations League where, you know, we had Italy, France, Belgium, Spain all face off against each other. Italy versus Spain was quite a cracker. France versus Belgium. Belgium have Tottenham'd it, have Spursed it, if that makes any sense. They've just, I guess it's no surprise with 2 ex-Tottenham defenders in that back line. But anyway, and the snake in goal, who still can't save a ball correctly. Anyway, we'll leave that to one side. That's a story for another day. However, we're getting there. We're getting there. Just 1 week to go before we get our Chelsea back, before we get all of our clubs back, before Newcastle entertain Tottenham and we get to see a sold-out St. James's Park on cans go absolutely crazy. If you know the reference, you know the reference. That's what Newcastle fans have been going on about for ages. So yeah, it's going to be quite an atmosphere to see. Hopefully Spurs bottle it. But anyway, let's talk about what's good at the moment during the international break. Let's get cracking with some decent piece of news when it comes to Chelsea. I've got 2 things for you today, and we're going to start off on a cracker. We're going to start off on an absolute cracker because the Ballon d'Or 30-man list has been revealed. It's been leaked earlier on and now it's been made official by France Football. 30 men, 30 finalists, 30 footballers are on the list for the Ballon d'Or. Now, with time, this will be shortened. Obviously, it's 30 now. It will come down to, maybe 10. And then eventually there's the final 3. And then there's the whole Ballon d'Or ceremony with the final 3. Who's going to win? So, yeah, there's obviously time before that happens. But let's go through the 30 men because for Chelsea, it's worked out very well. Very, very well. Let's check out the 30-man list. Here it is. So, starting off, topping the list, Chelsea's captain, Cesar Azpilicueta. We got Barella, Karim Benzema, Bonucci, Kevin De Bruyne, Chiellini, Cristiano Ronaldo, Ruben Diaz, Donnarumma, Bruno Fernandes, Phil Foden, Erling Haaland, and then another one, Jorginho, Harry Kane, another one, N'Golo Kante, Simon Kjær, Robert Lewandowski, another one, Romelu Lukaku, Riyad Mahrez, Martinez, Mbappe, Messi, Modric, Moreno, another one, Mason Mount, Neymar, Pedri, Mo Salah, Raheem Sterling, Luis Suarez. So out of the 30 men listed right there, 5 of them are Chelsea. 5 of them are Chelsea. How cool is that? We've got N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, Mason Mount, Cesar Azpilicueta, and Romelu Lukaku, who have all been nominated for the 2021 Ballon d'Or. And as a result, Chelsea have the joint most nominees of any club in Europe. That, my friends, is an achievement. It goes to show you just how much quality we have in this team. Now, thinking about that, which other team are we actually joint with? Is it Man City? I'm guessing. De Bruyne, Diaz, Phil Foden, Mahrez, and I'm guessing there's one more. Sterling. Yeah, Man City. Man City with us. So, Man City and Chelsea, 5 and 5. The 2 joint highest in terms of the amount of players they have in that 30-man Ballon d'Or list. Fantastic achievement. And obviously, it's no surprise, it's the 2 Champions League finalists. But with all that quality across the planet, right? Or, well, fair enough, across Europe, because they all play in Europe. but across world football, Chelsea with the most shows you we're in a very, very good place. It's just about getting things to gel. It's just about getting the right flavors to work with this system. As we all know, we need that creativity. We need that spark when it comes to creating chances, putting chances to bed. But we've got everything else on lock. Whereas Man City, I think, have it a bit of the other way around. They know how to attack and they know how to create tons of chances, but they're not exactly the best when it comes to defending. Whereas, you know, with us, concrete wall. I mean, the proof is in the pudding right now. Chelsea are the only team, I believe, in Europe's top 5 leagues that haven't conceded a goal from open play yet this season. Only team left. So it goes to show we can defend. We can defend very well. But it's very, very nice to see. Very, very nice to see. Who do I think is going to win the Ballon d'Or though? It's tough. if I'm having to pick one of the Chelsea lads that deserve to go all the way, it's got to be Jorginho. I mean, I understand Azpilicueta getting the nomination because he's just Mr. Consistent. He's super, super consistent. I understand Kante getting nominated because you can't not nominate him. It's Kante. Kante's Kante. Kante nominates himself, right? As simple as that. He could have a bad season and still be nominated because it's Kante. So look, Kante, absolutely. Mason Mount, I have to say, a bit of a surprise. I mean, I understand he's on an upward trajectory, one of the hottest prospects in world football for sure. Young lad is still, you know, developing. But for him to get into the 30-man list for the Ballon d'Or, bloody hell, what an achievement. I mean, he won't win it, obviously, but what an achievement. At his level and where he is at the moment, to be nominated at his age and where he is in his development is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So I'm really proud of him. Lukaku, he won't win unless he starts banging in 40 goals a season. That's when he might win. Hopefully this season, fingers crossed. But yeah, apart from that, I honestly think Jorginho has to be the one that I believe goes all the way. He's pretty much won everything. When you look at everything that there is to win in terms of the Euro 2020, the Champions League, the Super Cup, he was consistent in all of those. Last season, he was absolutely instrumental in our success. He's the one, I think, out of all the Chelsea names that have to go all the way. Will he win it though? I'd like to think so, but I don't think he will. I don't think he will. I think they'll probably give it to, I don't know, who they're going to give it to. To be honest, Mo Salah, if you're not taking into context most of last season, if you are, then, you know, then there's a chance that he might actually win it. Apart from that, though, they might just give it to flipping Mbappe or Messi or Ronaldo again, or, you know, or they'll just keep up the same names. And that's the one thing I don't like about this whole Ballon d'Or stuff, is because before it kind of used to be based out of on merit. And now it doesn't feel like it's based on merit. It just feels like it's based on personality. Who's the biggest player? Who's the one that's selling the most? Who's the one that's talked about the most? You know, it shouldn't be about that. It should be who was the best player of that season. Done. You know? Which is why I didn't have a problem with Modric winning it when he won it. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Chelsea though, 5 names in the hat. Hopefully one of them go all the way. Now, to bring some good news, more good news. We are coming with good news today. We are coming with good news. Check this out. So, talking about Pulisic yesterday and the fact that he might be returning next week. Well, another person that's been absent, N'Golo Kante, has returned. Check this out. N'Golo Kante has returned to full training today. And there he is with some training sticks ready to go. He's come out of isolation and he's training with the team, which is actually good because, as I've said, we've only just hit halfway of the international break and he's back in full training, which means away from the French squad, whilst France have been playing, France, as I've said, coming with the 3-2 comeback against Belgium last night. Kante wasn't a part of that. He's at Cobham. He's here. He's training. He has 1 full week now with Thomas Tuchel, with some of the lads that are training to get back to full match fitness. That way, when we do play on the weekend, or next weekend, not this one, next weekend, Kante will be available and ready to go, which is great because now it means we've got more options in midfield. So, happy days. Happy days. Obviously, midfield now, there is a little bit of a discussion. There is a bit of a, I wouldn't say a problem. It's a good problem to have, but there's a lot of choices now. Because you've got Jorginho and Kovacic, which are the 2 that we always go to. Kante, that's back because he's back now, and he will definitely, I think, be one of the ones that's chosen because it's Kante. But you've got those main 3. Then we bought Saul. Saul was meant to be the 4th choice. However, now we've got another player that's thrown himself into the mix. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek has been super consistent now. Has been fantastic. His game against Southampton was class. And that was him in a double pivot, which is something I didn't think he was able to do very, very well. But with the way that I can see Thomas Tuchel using his attributes, I get it. I get it. With his physical nature, with the fact that he likes to drive, he likes to go deep, take the ball and run with it. It can cause hassle for opponents because if they can't keep up, if he runs past 1 or 2, all of a sudden, they're caught out. And we've got an attack on them. And they got to act quick because Ruben, when running with a ball, can be super effective. So using those attributes has proved fantastic against Southampton. Now the problem with Loftus-Cheek is he needs to be consistent. This needs to continue. He can't have 1 good game, 3 bad games. He needs to be consistent. If he even wants to think about breaking into this Chelsea team full time, he needs to be consistent. In the same way that we've seen Kovacic be consistent, Jorginho be consistent, Kante be consistent, Loftus-Cheek's got to be consistent. That's the level we ask at Chelsea Football Club. With all due respect, we're not a little team. You want to be in the first team? You got to be consistent. As simple as that. Which is the one thing that we have with Pulisic that I spoke about yesterday. If he just fixes his injuries, maybe he'll be consistent as well. And maybe he will help us in terms of chances created, in terms of creation, in terms of that creativity that we need, that spark just behind the striker to get our striker going. Or our strikers, if we include in Timo Werner. But yeah, Kante's back, full training. Let's see what happens. But now Thomas Tuchel, as I've said, has got a headache. He's got 5 to choose from. Who would you choose? Now, I'm going to leave that question with you guys. I'm going to leave that dilemma with you. If you were Thomas Tuchel, going into our next game, which is against Brentford, right? Who would you pick? In terms of that double pivot, you've got 5 players to choose from. Who are you picking against Brentford? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to see it. And then when we get to the preview next week, I will jump back in and give you what I think. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Just before I go, I will be letting you know, on Monday, there won't be a Reddit Monday this week. Or, well, next week. There won't be a Reddit Monday because I am going to be away. I will only have my laptop. And to be able to do a Reddit video, if you saw the behind the scenes, you'll know that on just one screen, it's not possible. Or just one laptop, it's not very, very possible. Unless if I go through an absolute torment of hell. But yeah, I'll give you a video, but there won't be a Reddit video on the Monday. It'll just be a standard video. We'll see what's popping around Chelsea and the football world. And then the Monday after that, I will be back fully. So I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. And I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. Have a good one. Look after yourself. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.